Goal.
Hey everybody, welcome to Madness of the Land. You actually almost got that.
First of all.
After you said that, I unmuted it. But I wasn't even trying to, I was just clicking on it in that order.
God, my periwinkle didn't make it.
No. Anyway, hi, welcome. We're playing D&D. You know.
That was so lackluster. Hi.
Hey, we're here.
We're playing some D&D, yo. Sup,
I'm
man?
just here to kill a bunch of players. Don't mind me.
Got a dragon coming in. It's gonna be murdering some players. It'll be good times, yo.
Good times. As long as
that
it doesn't
went from
drag
lackluster to just fucking hippie.
Yeah.
Well,
and he hated my hippie guy. He hated him.
But he knows about hippies. Ask his dad.
He's really a hippie. It's true.
No,
I'm
it's
not...
in a nice way.
Yes.
His dad is a mega hippie, and he's awesome and chill.
Yeah. Anyway, hi. So, everybody is...
Welcome, new citizen of the Empire.
I really should put streak, like, symbols there. You know, some point.
You want to streak with symbols? What?
Oh, for subscription streaks. Thank you very much. Anyway, so why don't we say, like, who you are, your character, how they're doing? We'll go through that. I should have done that already. Hey, Joe, how's Chance doing?
Nervous?
Hmm.
About entering a dragon's lair that we know really nothing about.
Oh, come on, you'll be fine.
Be fine.
Are you telling Chance to take a chance?
Exactly.
Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance.
We went two different directions.
Mads, how's Signe doing?
Resigned to death.
I mean, you don't need to be.
Yeah, no. I am resigned. I was giving that the nice pause, and then, yeah, no, I'm resigned to death.
Alright. Unfunnyone. How about Zach?
Zach is actually pretty scared. So, Zach has a lot going for him now. He has a lovely lady friend. When he gets back, he'll have a son. Weird. And so, he doesn't
Not because of the lady friend.
Exactly.
No, totally different reasons.
He might have two
Totally
sons.
separated. Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa. Now, that right there.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, in a
I
way,
think it
once
could be
you
a daughter.
once you officially have your son, you will kind of have a brother since I'm kind of his uncle now. Aha.
No.
Come here, bro.
You've been staying in my house for a very long time now. I think it's best for you
To move on.
and develop the strength to have your own place and maybe not go back to the tavern. Just saying.
I'm gonna be the drunk aunt, so you know.
Okay, no. You guys are not
Creepy
family.
uncle.
That one's fair. Even if he's not, he's just a creepy uncle.
Just a creepy uncle.
Div, how's Ulfgar doing in the meantime?
He feels like he might die simply because he will be sharing damage with Grits.
And Grits may not have the intelligence to
He's
not take damage.
He's seen Grits fight. He's gonna be hurting. He knows. That's about it. He's mentally preparing himself.
Rachael, how's Grits doing?
She's probably like, alright, dragon. I'm gonna punch a dragon. My goal, keep it on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Aim for the cloaca.
Oh no.
Does it have one? We're not getting into discussion.
We're not getting into that.
Anyway, so...
How powerful would their sphincters be?
I mean, as powerful as something of its size with the equivalent strength of its size would be. Like it's like comparing it to like your own sphincter muscles, which are probably very powerful because you have a
It
powerful
could
body.
crush your arm.
Zach's arm, though?
Maybe not
Stop
Zach's
trying
arm.
to stick your fist up its butt.
Says the man who said to attack the cloaca.
I stopped listening for 5 seconds.
It's your first mistake.
Never stop.
Never leave us alone.
No.
Please.
Don't leave them alone. Anyway, so you found yourself at what appears to be the entrance to this massive mound of dirt and trees and just kind of moss emerging from the swamp. It's a kind of almost small stream of the kind of murky black water which makes up the swamp, with these two kind of slick, muddy paths on either side. Enough for a person to definitely walk in, but it's definitely kind of like a mucky, slippery mess that you're going to have to follow to move in. And it will be single file. If you're... Now, granted, with the boat, you could take your boat in, or you could go on either side, too. Because there's
we already covered the boat.
Yes.
Yeah, we hid the boat.
Yes.
Hid.
And
we set up the spear, just in case. Like, maybe it'll help. Probably not. But we set up the large spear in the larger area where it would be coming. It could escape out of. We gave all the people that were with us extra healing potions, like one each. Grits, did you take your potion of flying out of the bag of holding?
Yeah, I would have taken it. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I didn't mark it off.
I'll delete it. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Is there anything else we need to do before we walk into this hell? Because
2 more hours of RP.
Alright.
No, 3.
Oh, wait. And you gave me a potion, too. I forgot to write it down.
Alright, you just want one? We have 15 in there.
No, you gave me a potion of something else.
Oh, heroism.
Heroism, thank you.
Me and you have that. We haven't taken them yet, but we have them.
No, I wanted to write it down, though.
Okay. How do we want to enter? Do you want me in front?
Well, okay, I have a question. Why can we only go single file? If a big-ass dragon can come through here, why can't
because
multiple of us walk
water.
after that?
Because this big tunnel, the center of it is water of unknown depth.
Yeah.
When you got to the entrance of it, your boat was fine at the entrance of it. Granted, your boat was a flat-bottom boat, but you don't necessarily need to go single file all the way, because I said there's a space for a person either side of this water, so you can be single file on either side of it, and it's about
or both sides.
Or both sides of it. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
and it's about
there could be one on either side.
It's like 17 feet wide. And then each of the small areas is like 4 or 5 feet wide.
So you want to go one side, and I'll go the other, and we'll just kind of move in unison on each side? Is that what you want to do?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll take the right.
Alright. I'm gonna, Zach. Zach, I gotta get into character.
Muscly man.
I have to make my voice artificially deeper. Alright, Sydney, do you mind putting light on my weapon? If it gets dark in there, I won't be able to see.
Boop.
Alright, cool. So
Now you're
I got light on my greatsword out. Hesitantly walking in.
In that case, I'm walking on Grits' side.
I'm gonna
on Zach's side.
I will take the back of Grits' side.
Okay. And 2 of Bartleby's men will be on your Grits' side with Ulfgar and you, Chance, and the other 2, and Bartleby himself will be on the same side with Zach and Signe.
3 skeletons on Zach's side, 1 on our side.
Okay.
I should draw
And
its
I
attention
will be
to the light on my
stealthing
sword.
all the way.
Alright. You'll both kind of follow this tunnel, which is fairly straight with like kind of small winds in it, but mostly it just kind of pierces into the depth of this mound. You can see it's definitely not rock above you. It's like twisted roots, plants, and muck that's kind of creating the ceiling above you. Eventually, though, it begins to separate, actually, as it emerges into a very large chamber. In the middle of this chamber, as far as you can tell, is a massive pool of water. Again, dark, murky, you really can't see anything in it. Both of you are now beginning to kind of separate away from each other onto opposite sides of this lake.
Okay. I'm gonna drink my potion of heroism.
Do
Yeah.
I see anything?
You're 60 feet pierced into the darkness, and you can see that there's a lot of that lake. You can still see sight. Well, even without your dark vision, you could have seen them, but with the light, it helps. You can see more detail on those that aren't lit by Zach's light, but you can see them on the other side.
And I'm sure I see the same thing with my goggles on.
We see what on the other side?
Your dark vision allows you to see the other people on the other side of the lake right now.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I thought you meant something on the other side of the lake besides them. Okay.
Alright. So I'm gonna keep going forward. I'm gonna try to be the most obvious person and like move my sword unusually more, like a lot, you know, just to yeah.
So, Zach, everybody on your side will start coming up to a kind of large opening on your left. So just kind of going to the left of the, off to the one side of the lake. It's maybe about 20 feet wide. It's no longer, it's off of the water. So, like, as the water's not going down this tunnel, it's just kind of like a tunnel in the muck and roots and stuff that goes off a little outside of your vision.
Okay.
Grits, on your side, you actually come across something, too. You find a large metal gate. Like metal bars that are about half a foot across, kind of coming down from the ceiling. You can see that it's definitely inset into mud, but you see no mechanism for lifting it.
So is it blocking us, or is it to the
It's like blocking
side
you.
of us?
Like there's a tunnel behind it. Now, granted, for both of you, you can see that after these tunnels, the lake starts to kind of curve back in. So you're guessing somewhere farther ahead you would be able to meet each other again.
Just so you know, Tantus, I have warding bond prepared for whenever we see a dragon.
Okay.
Is that the thing for the rings?
Yes.
Okay.
Zach,
Yeah, and I have the potion ready.
you were...
Yeah. Do I see that we're separated completely now? Like, they're completely one way? Or can I tell?
You haven't been able to see them
Okay.
at all because your vision. At this point in the lake, those of you with dark vision cannot see each other anymore, though those of you on Grits' side can still see the light.
Or speck of light.
I mean, you can judge that. You can judge that at this point in the way it's maybe like 100, 120 feet away, somewhere in between there. So you're not like super far away from each other, but it's a pretty decent distance still.
That sucks.
I guess.
I'm gonna yell.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell out, and I'm gonna say, "Dragon, come forth and meet your doom." I don't want to delay this
Nope,
too long,
that's
guys.
fine.
We're getting further and further apart.
You could just to catch up.
Oh,
we're talking about a lot of distance, dude.
Okay.
I don't think you're gonna hold that spell.
Oh, it's just prepared.
No, but I mean, once you touch her, you have to stay right within that range. We're already 100 feet apart.
well, they're
Yeah,
on the
but
same
he's
side.
right next to me.
Okay. It's a huge area, guys.
You're gonna make me swim, aren't you?
This is gonna happen. You go
You
Naruto, just start running
Ulfgar
across the
doggy
water.
battle.
Who brought
Grits,
their
do you want me
floaties?
to look if there's a way to open it?
I mean, if we're not going through it, the dragon's not going through it, so it's probably just a dead end for now.
If the dragon isn't coming, then I'm not gonna cast warding bond, and I'm gonna start casting a ritual.
Okay. Grits, why don't you give me perception if you're looking kind of through the massive gates? Great.
Sure.
Could
Perception?
be a treasure
Sure.
hoard.
I'm so good at this, guys.
Okay.
Oh,
Very nice. So, like, when you're, like, looking at there, it's dark in there, but you see what looks to be small, like, mounds, or maybe, like, storage containers. They're, like, pretty big, though. Like, maybe, like 10-foot circles.
Oh, it's a nest.
But there's a lot of them. There's, like, maybe... You can see, like, 7. It kind of goes beyond your vision for more of them. Seems to be a large area over there.
But this grate is completely covering this entrance.
Yeah, as I said, it's like a large set of bars that are about half a foot across. So, like, it would be really difficult to squeeze through.
Yeah.
It's enough that, like, maybe a small creature could try to squeeze through, but definitely not a medium creature.
Clicking again. Answer all problems.
Rufus.
Yeah.
Reduce.
We're not over there, Sydney. We don't know. We know nothing.
Yeah, Chance, why don't you start trying to see if there's a way through this gate? And if you can tell what's on the other side. What are you casting there, Ulfgar? What you doing with there?
Chance, do you have a light source?
I have the goggles.
Time.
You have the goggles. I forgot about that. Yeah, so that's why none of you have any light on the other side.
We're sneaky.
I can see.
So do we have the 10 minutes for him to cast whatever he's casting?
If
That's
you
what
wait.
I'm trying.
Okay. Zach, what's your side doing?
I'm pushing forward.
Are you going to keep going around the lake, or are you going to go
You
down
said
the
that
start?
it opens. You said it opens up to dry land.
To your left, it opens up to dry land, or you can go around the lake more.
Make them wait if you can, please. I'm trying to do something.
Like, this is a passage off to the side from the lake, so it would quite literally, you're turning away from where the rest of your team is and heading away from them if you go down this big tunnel.
Sydney, you're more knowledgeable about dragons than me.
Not by much.
Where would it nest? The water, or over here in more of dry land?
Is this an Arcana check?
Sure.
You get advantage because it's
Yeah,
a
don't I
dragon
get
check,
it?
remember?
Yeah, because I had that dream and I talked with
Yes.
Say.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
You're unsure where it would nest in here.
She's
You've
dying.
not heard of anything like this when it comes to dragons. Again, you know a little bit about black dragons, but this seems different than what you've heard about, at least in format. So you're unsure. Probably it could be, as far as you know, it could be anywhere.
Can I make can I have Fafnir do an intelligence check just for fun?
Make Fafnir.
I mean, he could roll an intelligence check to see if he might know something.
I just
Maybe
want to
smell
see, because
something?
sometimes he... Oh, yeah, no. I'm rolling garbage already, y'all.
Just
That's
get
a
them out of
two.
the way. It's okay.
Wow.
That's another 2. Faffy's just as confused as me.
Yep.
Not my kind of dragon.
Your guess is as good as mine. I
Not
stick
there.
to pseudo-dragons.
Alright. I can't do anything in the water, so I'm gonna check we should check the dry land first.
Okay.
Someone make them wait.
No one's
We
over
have
there.
no way.
Except for
We
us.
have no way.
Incense.
And you don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lost sight
We
of
don't
them
know
a while.
about the nest.
Except for their like light, you lost sight of them, kind of thing.
Unless anyone has a message, we have nowhere to get telling them to wait.
Yeah, I
There
think
are
we're out of range
100
for message now.
You did
Didn't
hear
say something
Zach
like they're a little
yell.
over 100 feet away.
Yes, you heard Zach
Yeah, like
yell.
120 feet away.
I mean, we could scream at them, yes.
Do you want me to scream and lose our...
Technically, you could tell your
God or no?
skeletons.
You know, good point.
It's a mental command.
Blinky is gonna grab your shoulder and like hold up a hand.
Ulfgar? I think Blinky wants us. Do you want us to wait?
Ted and Pinky come up. Ted looks like he's holding a great sword, and Pinky is like doing a prayer. And then Pinky walks over to Ted.
You know what? I'm just gonna go
Hoping
send
that gets
Fafnir
across.
over, and
Yeah, please,
Fafnir will
please.
tell me what they're doing.
I'm not good at these things.
So I
Y'all
send
don't
Faf-
play charades?
No, they don't.
My guy's intelligence is low, alright? He's not dumb, but he's just not a smart guy. He's just
So
like,
Fafnir's gonna fly over and land on Gritz's shoulder and just kind of cock his head a little bit.
I would motion to Ulfgar doing some sort of ritual, and then Chance, and then Great. You know, yeah, we're kind of stuck here for the moment, trying to figure out how to get through and what is on the other side. He's tiny, right?
What, Faffy?
Yeah.
Like, he fits on your shoulders.
Yeah, I'd be like, do you want to go take a look?
He shrugs. Can he fit through the grate? I'm pretty
Yes.
sure he can. He's like super small.
Yeah,
He's
he
tiny.
He is
He's not-
tiny.
he's not even small.
So
He's tiny.
he doesn't have to make a check to squeeze through. Basically, he still has to squeeze a little bit. Just he has to like kind of do that, kind of like turn your head, kind of turn your body a little bit because it's not quite shaped for him. But he doesn't actually have to make a check to squeeze through. He can just kind of pop.
More
himself.
because of his wings, probably, than anything.
Probably, yes.
Yeah, so he's gonna go ahead and scout in.
Okay. So what you see are kind of these circular things. You realize they're occupied by humanoids. There seems to be two sets of them. One that seem cat-like, and another that seem reptilian. They look a lot like Usoc did. I blanked out there for a second.
Are they alive?
Yeah, they're just seemingly kind of sitting around in the dark in these, now you realize are like mud and stick hovels.
Oh god, neither of you, only Ulfgar speaks Draconic.
And he's on your side?
No, he's doing a ritual.
No,
I don't
he's
think
on
yeah,
our
right,
side
he's
doing a
paying
ritual.
much attention.
Yeah, he's too busy with that.
We have a lot of language barriers.
I will let you know that you remember that Usoc spoke Draconic.
I know, I just don't know if these are good people or bad people, and Fafnir has 7 hit points.
But he won't die at least. At least he's just like,
Well, yeah, he'll just poof out. I can always re-summon him, but like,
I was
he'll
gonna
just be
say
pissed.
reboot.
He'll just be very pissed when he
I'll
comes
just
back.
reboot him.
I'll just
Yeah.
reboot him.
I thought you were gonna say re-poof.
You had been repoof.
Poof out, poof in.
He'll
right
fly
foot out.
closer to the reptilian-looking things, cock his head, and say in Draconic, "Friend."
Oh! What? What? Oh, tiny one! Are you a child of the Master? Please, spare us! Spare us! He's been good! We all have been good! Spare his... Oh, servant of the Master!
Fafnir gets a little gleam in his eye from remembering times gone past, and then, "Where, Master?"
Oh, Master is in Nest! We do not know of Nest. We only live here under Master's care, and as long as we serve Master, we don't get eaten, right? So please, young one, tell Master, Mother, that we are being good and serving her. I did not know Master had children. Oh!
Crazy. And he flies back out.
Would we been able to hear any of that?
Probably
Even if
not.
we were, it would have been garble, 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 garble,
Yeah,
garble.
but we would have been able to hear talking.
Not for me.
Yeah, for him.
I think,
But I'm distracted.
yeah, Ulfgar, you're distracted, so you're not noticing. The other people, you might have heard some noises coming from over there, but nothing you could understand as like languages.
Zach's poking Signe. Signe, what's going on?
She's not looking through his eyes. She just sent him over there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But you can communicate
I thought she was-
telepathically, right?
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
they can.
which he relays all this information to me,
Oh,
and
okay.
I just
I thought
say,
you were doing your whole, like, you know,
No.
thing.
well, first of all, it seems Ulfgar's doing a ritual spell, so we're stuck here for a minute. Second of all, they're in front of a grate with, people that look vaguely furry, and did you ever meet Usoc?
No, I have read the reports about him and his kin.
You've probably
Yeah,
met some of his kin,
vaguely.
at least, you know.
He's definitely
Looks-
met some of the kin.
Yeah, around the castle, they're okay, I guess. Except
It
for,
looks-
Cobalt one, it was
There are
kinda weird.
people that look vaguely like him in this cage, calling the Dragon Master, and saying they serve it. Her, apparently.
Honorifically or like slavery?
I'm guessing it's bit of both.
Okay. Everyone get down.
Fafnir seems to think they're crazy.
Alright. Zach's gonna just do the motion. I don't. Is it just us and the Skellies over here, or did Lord?
Bartleby's with you with two of his
whatever
men.
name is?
Yeah, his men
Okay,
split up.
I'm gonna signal to get down and group together, and I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on us.
Okay.
I was like, we'll just wait it out.
Okay.
Sneaky.
Okay.
So,
Your
when
ritual.
the ritual's up,
Yeah. Oh, Chance.
It's-
Yeah, you don't see any way that it would open, but I can tell you, like, after investigating it for a little bit while Ulfgar is casting it, it looks as though if you had enough strength, it might be able to be lifted. So you're guessing that if it's open, probably a dragon comes over and lifts it up.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, we
strength and
took
all
the
that,
wrong paths.
Apparently.
That's good, Ulfgar. That's good, baby. 'Cause that's
So-
not
So all of you suddenly become Jesus.
so Ulfgar will finish doing his ritual,
That
and
sucks. Because I'm not getting it. And I'm gonna be jealous when that thing in the water and I can't do anything
We
but
come
magic
walking
missile,
across
like a
sup.
magic missile. Magic
I
missile, like I'm
also have
stabbing
it prepared, so I can cast it as an action still. But once it's done, I'll just like turn to Grits. You trust me, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Good.
Is that your
And
hand?
no, I grab her arm and step out into the water.
I just drag along. I mean, I'm not gonna like fight it. Be like,
Yeah.
okay.
Come
Yes.
on, everyone. Walk, walk, walk.
Oh, dear,
do
skeletons.
we have to do
get
any
it too?
checks on this
Yeah.
side?
You will eventually, if you wait out the ritual, like, you won't
Yeah,
see it,
Pass
but
Without Trace is 10 minutes as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
So I think it lines up well.
yeah,
Oh, it's
like
an hour. Okay.
it's up concentration up to an hour. Yeah, so
Okay. So yeah, we just all kind of kneel. I'll take the sword and I'll try to cover it as best as I can because I know you can't really turn off light. It's not concentration.
yeah.
So
You can
I think you
dismiss
can.
it.
You
yeah,
can.
You
I
can
don't
just
think-
dismiss it.
I don't think you can dismiss it.
Yeah, you can.
Not...
Light?
Yeah, you can dismiss it as an action. I just read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, I just
I'll
dismiss it.
I'll tell her. Yeah, and we'll just sit there in the dark waiting near a dragon.
Yeah, the two of them will.
We're all
the
just
two-
like.
So a lot of them will show up on the other side.
We just walk across
We
to where
come
the
walking
light
across
was.
our...
Yeah.
As soon
It
as you
only
guys
it
enter
doesn't
the
take us
range,
very long.
as soon as you guys enter the range, you feel the ground kind of soften your steps, and it gets quieter because all you have to do is be within 30 feet of them.
Instead of little ploop, 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 it's
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately for them, they're unaffected because it's when you start it. It's whoever's within 30 feet of you.
Yeah.
Oh, is it only
Yeah.
when you start?
It's for the duration. Each creature you choose within
Oh,
30 feet of you.
within. Okay.
Yeah.
So they don't have to stay in 30. I always thought you had
Yes.
to stay within 30 feet.
I think they do also. A creature that
Uh,
receives leaves behind no... Wait.
No
Each
tracks,
creature you
yeah, it
choose
doesn't
within
say.
30 feet of
No.
you. No, it's not.
Yeah.
As long as you concentrate on it, they don't have to stay close to you. It's when you originally cast
know
it, they
that.
have to be close.
I thought
think
they
that-
had to stay close.
I think
Yeah,
that's
that's how I thought it
something that
worked.
we always thought about, but when you like really read the way that it's actually worded, they don't have
Nope.
to stay there. They have to be there.
That's- That's really good to know for chance in the future, by the way.
Stealth eye.
It's okay, I got
we
one
had
to
that
walk right
before
now.
with the
Yeah.
Each
Chimera.
creature you choose
And we
within
didn't
30
use it.
feet of you for the duration.
No, it's for the duration, each creature.
Yeah,
so
so
anytime
it's
my duration.
So I think it is within 30 feet of you, but if people come within 30 feet of you, you can change it, basically. So
Yeah, because it's
the other
during
way.
the entire duration.
Yeah.
It doesn't say when you
God,
cast.
English language sucks. Anyway.
Yes.
D&D! We fight about wording. It's
Hello,
happening.
friends.
That is what it is.
Oh, hey, so you know that grate that you guys were sitting in front of? Yeah, there's slaves in there.
Oh, good. We'll be sure to
Well,
free them after
we can't lift it,
Yeah.
and
it's
that's
a-
the only way you can lift it. It's
Ah,
open.
we all might be able to.
I might.
Together.
I can
Yes.
lift stuff pretty heavy.
I think we took the wrong paths.
Maybe wait until after the dragon, because those
Yeah.
people seem a little crazy.
Bringing
Fafnir's
it-
words, not mine.
Bringing them its head might convince them.
Ooh,
I don't know if they're...
trophy.
Well, they are afraid of it, but I don't know if they also worship it. I mean, Fafnir can only speak in short words, so it's really hard to have a full conversation.
Did
Well,
he see
how
like
about
totems?
this? We kill it. We take its head. I go talk, see what's up.
Can we
and if
talk
need
about this
be,
later? There's a
take its
dragon
head.
near us. Please?
We don't
Good
know
point.
it's
We
here.
need to find
We
its
haven't seen
nest, and they didn't know where its nest is.
Yes. I'm thinking we should check the land route, and I point in that direction since I can't see. Just in...
Basically behind
Like
you.
right at
Cast
the
light
wall.
on your
Yeah.
greatsword again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well-
I'll point the sword. There seems to be a lot of land this way. Maybe we should check there first because it'll be easier and faster than going around this lake.
Some of us could go over the lake if you want.
Yeah, that's really cool, by the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I
point
pulled to her
Ulfgar.
car.
I can only affect 10 people, and it happens when I cast it.
That's fine. I understand. Let's keep going. let me stay in front, but try to stay close to me.
Well, now we could double up on the path.
Yeah.
It is a 20-foot wide path. You can
Triple
quadruple
up.
up if you want to, technically.
Yes.
That's true. A wall of us.
Yeah.
Hit the
I'm
ground.
going.
Just
I'm going to be quiet now, as I'm going to prepare that spell again.
Okay.
okay.
I'm going to
Alright,
stay
so
in
I'll
the back.
take
Warding
the
bomb,
front
Matt.
rank. I'll be in the front rank.
Okay.
I'll be in the front as well. I also still have the potion of flying ready, just in case.
I will be in the back.
Take a risk. Take a risk.
I'm walking by Grits.
I'm in the back.
Alright, you begin moving down the tunnel, and those of you with dark vision are the first to begin to see this. Bones. Bones scattering the floor. Then a humanoid skull. One that looks a little odd. You've never seen a humanoid quite like that. None of you have, except for one of you has. Grits. Just because you encountered it before, you recognize it as a tabaxi skull.
No.
You remember that they were living here in the swamp at one point in time. And more bones. And you merge into a large room, and in the center of the room is a massive pile of bones. Melted, chewed bones.
Like melted, like fire, or melted like acidically?
Like
melted,
acidic melted.
Okay.
That
Be
is
scared if
in
it
the
was both.
shape of a mound,
Like,
or
like
the
they've been just
shape of a
dumped
nest?
here. Like there's a dumping ground of carnage.
Can we, like, we're just like at the edge of this giant mound.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a skull that I don't know what it is, Mr. Tabaxi Trail in the Woods skull, and throw it into the mound to see if there's any movement.
Okay. You get a really good. Are you like just like tossing it gently, or just giving a hawk into it?
I'm trying to hit like the top of the mound so
Okay.
it rolls down, so it
All
gives
right.
the most effect, kind of thing.
So you'll kind of like knock down, and a bunch of bones will kind of cascade down, and like part of a skeleton will kind of flop down in front of you, about man-sized. Signe, please give me an Arcana check with advantage.
How much room is left in the bag of holding.
Better.
Yes.
It's a 23. I know I'm behind
You
again.
recognize this bones as a younger black dragon. You can easily tell that looks like something just bit into its throat. Like as the bones of its neck are just kind of crushed.
Oh, that's good. It's territorial.
Well, the slaves might not be the only things crazy. That's a dragon.
Can I pick up like the head of the skull and just like, really?
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm taking that back. That's a
What?
good mantelpiece.
What size is it?
It's technically.
Gargantuan.
Let me look up what a a newborn one is.
Just
I
say
believed
small,
it was.
It's okay.
It's a young one.
Wormling.
Or large.
Wormlings are medium, like I
think
thought.
they're medium.
Yeah.
They're medium.
It's like the size of like a horse head? No.
It's like the size
No,
of
it's
a
the
person.
size of like our head.
Yeah, it's like the size of
head
your
is
head.
alone?
Yeah. Kind of, if you want to look through the pile a little bit more, you can see that
We got something to do first. We got something to do first. All right. It made a lot of noise, right? All that like tumbling and stuff. All right. I'll look back to the group and go, well, I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that the dragon will think someone's here, because bones could just fall, right? But you better, everyone prepare. Back to the water.
There's no other exits from this room?
Not from this room.
Okay. Back to the water.
Mhm.
As soon as we get back to where there's actual water, I'm gonna try walking on it again.
Okay.
Oh, can I grab a bone? Just like a thigh bone or something.
Sure.
All right, cool. We get back to the water. I'm gonna look at Chance and go, get somewhere that you feel like you would want to be, and I'm gonna just hold it ready to throw it into the middle.
Oh,
of
you're
the
gonna
water.
splash.
Yeah.
As I'm like stomping around, like, yay, a puddle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hide against the wall,
Okay.
away from.
When
people
everyone
making
gets in
noise.
position or feels that they're in a comfortable spot, I'll look back to them, give them like a nod, and then I'll throw it
Okay.
and try to hit the middle of the like water area.
Sure. You've got a pretty good arm. You can huck it pretty well. It just kind of like splooshes in and disappears beneath the water. You do get a feeling that the water has a decent depth to it, but you're not sure how deep.
Oh god.
Insult it. Try insulting it.
I already yelled at it. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, you challenged it. You didn't insult it.
I'm not good at insults.
Grits, were you walking across the water again, you said?
No, I was just walking at the edge of the water.
Okay.
Jump.
Okay.
No, I'm like at the. I would have walked out onto the water so that there's enough room for everybody to be kind of at the entrance.
Okay.
Not gone out. No.
Give me perception. You might notice something.
Ooh. Oh no.
It's not here, guys. I wasted that potion.
18.
All right. You notice that there's like a slight kind of almost breeze coming from your left. Basically, right exactly across from where you entered this place.
Is it a breeze going one way, or is it going out one and then the other, like a breeze?
Not like a breeze, just like maybe like a little bit of air movement kind of thing.
Okay. So I would guess that there's another exit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I would definitely let them know. Probably keep going around the backside of the lake. Might be some sort of exit.
I'll stealth around that way.
Yeah, there's another exit out of there. Like, if you had walked around the lake, you would have noticed it, but you guys crossed the lake and avoided it completely. It's another large tunnel, similar to the one that you went in to find the pile of bones.
I'll go to lean over and tell Chance to go check it out, but Chance is already gone. He's just so quiet. Like, Chance, go.
To be fair, Tantus, you made it sound like our path ended at the gate.
I said it kept going on either side and went around and met.
when you're talking about the gate, she asked
Yeah,
if
I said,
was
was it
blocking our
blocking? And you said
path,
yes.
or if
I
it
meant
was
blocking
going
your path
into
that
another
way.
area.
I thought you meant that
Oh,
way,
yeah.
blocking your path.
Yeah, we didn't
I
realize
said
it
before
meant-
that to both
More
of you.
English.
Yeah, I'd actually said
English.
before to both of you before that
Right,
it
so
kind of
but we-
curves
when
in
we-
and continues around the lake,
Right,
as if
but
it
when
would
you
meet
said
each other.
blocking the path, so we thought it continued
Oh.
after the gate.
No, the gate
Yeah.
blocked the path to where the people were. That's it.
Okay.
This is like a side path.
Yes.
It's okay. We only lost 10 minutes. All right.
Yes, but how do we get the
wanted
rest
2
of you
hours
over?
roleplay.
They don't have to cross the lake to get there. There's paths to there.
Oh.
Yes, you did not need to walk across the water.
Well, I'm going to take the shortcut.
Okay. Just
And
straight
I'm going
across the water.
I'm going to
Yeah.
do some scouting.
Okay.
I'm gonna go around the edge and
All right.
look.
I'll just
Yeah.
walk on the water.
He's all quiet and jump.
Yep. You
I
can
have
see
to stay
that
near
it is
Fritz.
another large tunnel similar to the one that you went down to find where the bones were. Kind of moving out into the darkness.
Ulfgar, do I have to be close to you when you cast your spell, or just...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's touch,
Okay.
which is why I've been sticking by you the entire time.
Got it. I didn't know if it was like a 30-foot range, like when you cast it, or just 30 foot after you cast it.
30 after touch when cast.
Okay. Good to know. Alright. I will make sure not to run ahead of you with my whopping 40-foot movement speed then.
But your
Ooh.
speed on water is only 30. Or is it 60, actually? Everyone's is. With the water walk spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's if they're under the water, they get surfaced at 60 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you're
yeah.
deep underground, it shoots you up really fast.
Yeah.
Oh, I misread that. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna walk around the edge to this
I'm a
other
life
opening
preserver.
that.
Okay.
I
You
got
can get
my
to
wire, please.
this other big tunnel. Kind of leaving. It is opposite from where you entered into here.
Well, our spear's gonna do nothing. I'm gonna take my sword, sheath it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? No, I'll put it here. I like it here. Yeah, no, more noble. Grab the magic missile wand.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna go. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck, and jump in the water.
So you're going not down the tunnel, but into the water?
I'm not. I just went to where I could see out. I didn't go like down the tunnel to exit.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm assuming I'm around the rim of this big
Yeah, lake. Yeah.
lake.
And there's the tunnel that Chance is sneaking down in front of you, and you're jumping
Yeah.
back into the water. Okay.
I'm just stepping off the edge to go down to see if I see anything. I'm holding the wand of
The guy with no...
Give me, please, athletics.
Oh, okay.
I want to know how well you swim.
Let me.
He doesn't. He sinks.
He
He's
sinks
wearing
like a
armor.
stone.
I don't wear armor. I'm not wearing
I thought
armor.
you do.
No, he's a
No.
I'm
barbarian.
barbarian, baby. I don't wear no
Oh.
armor.
He
But
probably
he
has
Oh, wait,
very
you do
nice
rage, that's right.
clothes, basically.
But he
Oh,
is-
it's nice clothes.
He is part stone, so maybe he sinks like a stone.
Ah, that could be it.
14.
That's enough. The
Oh,
water's
I
not
had-
difficult.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I had bless on, but that's
Yeah.
saves.
It's deep. The water is deep here. It's quite deep.
I'm not gonna go all the way
Yeah.
down. I'm just gonna go under so I can see.
Yeah. Give me perception. Do you have the sword out so it's like lit at all?
It's on my back, or it's on my side, so I
Okay.
don't know how much I can see.
A little
It's a
bit.
disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage definitely. Just
Okay. Oh! Oh!
all right. Yeah.
Maybe.
You kind of like looking around down there, and you begin to notice that the area, the water goes down for a while, and then like in the shining light, you notice that there appears to be a number of tunnels leading off of here, and
This is dumb. We're
one
never
of
gonna
them,
find this thing.
one of them has like maybe a glow or something coming from it.
One of the tunnels.
Yeah, like these underwater tunnels has a glow coming from it.
I'm gonna aim. Can I target anything with the magic missile spell?
You don't really see something right now.
No, it has to be a creature. I didn't know if I could aim at like rocks and.
Yeah.
No, you can't shoot the darkness.
Can I kind of get on my hands and knees and stick my face in the water to try to see?
You will have to give me a perception check with disadvantage. It's
Before he
just
does
because
that.
it's murky, horrible water. Like
As
swamp
he's
water.
doing that.
I have advantage to visual perception checks. Would it
You have
cancel out
normal
or
check
still?
then. Normal
Yeah.
check.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna pull out my continual flame candle and drop it in the water.
Okay.
Because it won't be put out.
Nope.
It's just gonna bloop.
sink down.
Yeah, it's just gonna keep going
Wow.
I mean,
down.
you can.
I have terrible rolls.
You can tell that it looks like that it's more than just the lake down there, and that it goes down probably pretty far, and it looks like there's maybe a number of tunnels down there. Chance,
I'll
I'm
resurface.
sorry. Chance, we'll get back to you second, Zach. But Chance,
No, it's okay.
you sneak down the tunnel, and you emerge into a very large room with a number of the stone, with almost these columns of root, which seem to take the place of where you'd have stone columns in a large chamber. There's a couple of holes actually here that seem to be in the side of it, but they're very small, only giving these little shafts of light into this room. You notice there are 4 massive pools of water here, almost kind of circular and kind of spaced apart. And in the center of them is this huge pile of what looks like skins of creatures. Some furry, some scaly.
The nest.
Can I make an intelligence check to know, or knowledge nature or something if it's a nest?
Sure.
Well, Chance is dying, guys.
Nice knowing you, buddy.
He's that guy in that 2000 Godzilla movie that's surrounded by the eggs. Right now.
What are these?
Okay, well, I'm still going to go. I'm not poking around in that. I'm going to come back and tell them what I've seen.
Okay.
Continuing stealthing.
Yep. Zach bursts from the water. Yeah.
There's a tunnel. There's light coming from it down there.
Well, it seems he found the nest.
Kill the babies, draw out the dragon. As I'm weighing in the water.
I can pull you up. I'm standing on the water still.
Yeah, we both just grab one of your hands.
You
and hold
found
you
babies?
halfway in the water.
Well, he doesn't know he found a nest. Remember, he only knows he found things.
Yeah, I found skins.
I'll pull myself out of the water. All right, let's check that out because there's something glowing in a tunnel and it's underwater. We're all gonna have to go completely.
It's
submerged
not the
to get
thing
to
I
it.
just threw in, right? You did see that go by, right?
No, yeah, it fell down as I was looking. Okay, I come on.
Maybe you weren't paying attention. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bright light in murky water.
It's a it's a tiny candle.
Like a foot away from me, though.
Maybe I threw it 2 feet away from you.
Well, you missed. All right, let's go check what Chance. Let's go check what Chance.
Let's go
found.
chance with check cell.
Okay.
And I'll re-pull out my greatsword and take the lead again. Take first ring.
Beam of light.
I will go in the back, away from the light.
Are we coming up
Technically,
on
you're
the
within
hour?
30 feet.
We're getting quite close.
I will
here.
go to 35 feet.
Okay.
He's purposely make me waste the potion. He doesn't want to give me a plus.
I never said
Well,
anything
saying
about how long you've
Also
got.
because of the water walking, because I'm on the water walking.
Well, moving down this tunnel is land, so you're off the water. The tunnel goes on, as I said, for a little bit of distance and into this large chamber, which I previously described. There's the pile of skins of creatures in the center of these 4 nearly circular pools of water.
I'm gonna walk right up to one.
Mm-hmm.
A skin or a pool of water?
I roll horribly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk right up to one and grab it and lift it. See if it's just a skin.
You pull up what appears to be like some kind of scaly hide. That like you like when you pick it up, you notice that there's like little chunks of flesh still on the inside that are kind of like shriveled up, rot a little bit.
That sucks. And there's pools of water in here?
Yes.
I'm gonna stick my head in a pool of water and look in it.
Okay. Anyway, as you're doing
nothing's
that,
happening. We have to do something.
I'm gonna roll a d4 now. Choose me a number, please.
Who?
Zach.
18.
1 to 4.
A D4.
Oh.
1 to 4.
I didn't hear him say that.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna roll a D4. Choose a number.
3. Okay. Bursting out of the water from one of the pool, like next to you, as you kind of are like putting your head in and looking with like those shafts of light, getting a little bit of light. When you realize, as you kind of put your head in there, that all these pools seem to be interconnected, and it's one giant kind of like almost clear lake area
so
beneath you.
This was where the light was coming from.
No, the light's coming from above. There's like little, like almost like.
No, but I mean the one I saw underground. This is where the cave leads to.
Maybe.
Well, I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, maybe.
Did it
anyway,
go in the same direction?
You can't tell. You can't tell if it's got a tunnel connecting with it. Anyway, there's a dragon in the air, and it's going to be breathing on its turn. With its surprise.
Well, in that case, as I had prepared for God knows how long, I just grabbed her hand that she's wearing the ring on with the hand that my ring is on and warding bond.
Yeah.
Alright. What did you say? What was happening?
We're going to be taking a break, and then it's going to have some people are going to get some lines of acid on them. Probably maybe Zach, maybe someone else. I haven't decided. Zach's got his head in a pool of water while it's getting out of the water.
I think it'd be funny to just spit him on the butt.
Well, just acid on the butt? He's like,
I mean, it has a range. It's not just going to be one person.
Noise as we just watch the dragon slowly creep up on Zach and just on his butt.
Anyway.
Everyone's like, watch this.
It's going to be great.
We're going to take a small break. Get a drink if you need it. Get a snack if you need it. Go to the restroom if you need it. And we'll be back in like a couple of minutes to continue with, well, the rolling of initiative and the fighting of a dragon. So, see you in a second, folks.